Hey guys, it's JQ Crafty, our third Friday of Product Focus Friday for December that we are working with Jillibean soup. And this week, we also choose alphas and stickers out of our embellishments bag. So, I plan on using this lovely boy collection, too cool for school, and using these Jillibean alphas. I happen to have these just in my alpha stash, in my thicker stash. So I'm going to do that. And I'm also going to use this sketch from Paper Issues. They're having an awesome advent calendar sketch this month. Advent calendar of sketches. So every day is a new sketch. Tons of fun sketches for inspiration. I think, too, I'm trying to finish up. I have goals of certain things I want to finish up scrapbooking. So I think I'm going to scrapbook these two photos, or they might be too big to get done what I want to do, and I might do these two because I can crop them a little. Yeah, I think we'll do these two. All right, let's get started. So I hadn't really picked out any of my papers or anything before I started recording, so I'm going to open up the pack and let's look and see what we got. So since I know I'm going to be doing a giant circle, I thought these gears would be perfect because they already have circles. So I'm going to cut out my circle from there, which I ended up not cutting as big as I thought I would. But I go as big as my circle cutter will cut, and then I decided to do that plaid background, and I didn't want it to get lost. So I trim off a little bit as I'm cutting this. So I think it goes to 8-inch, this thing does. So I cut out an 8-inch, and then I realized, I'm going to want to separate it from the background a little. So then I cut another one at 7.5. So that way it's a little smaller. And then I'm going to cut an 8-inch circle out of the dark blue cardstock. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to back both my photos in the dark blue cardstock. And then I'm also going to take that dark blue cardstock and mat my entire layout on it as well. So I'm going to trim down that plaid paper and then use that. So I did all that for some reason off camera. I am not sure why. It's been random. The last few days when I was doing a bunch of layouts, they've been interesting. Let me just say that. So did that. So I'm going to pop the whole thing. I added the photos to the circle. I'm going to pop that entire thing up on foam because then I'm going to create a cluster. Now my photos hang off the circle, unlike the sketch, but so I can use that sketch and use that part where my photos hang off as part of that cluster they have, where they have the two, I think it's poinsettias, right? I'm not looking at the sketch right now, so I think they were poinsettias, where they had the poinsettias kind of overlapping the circle. So I'm going to go ahead first, before I start building that cluster, and get my title on. So I'm using, there's two different phrases on this Jillibean soup. I think this is Rainbow Rue, is where these stickers are from, or these foam words. And there's a be you and a be happy. So I'm going to do it both. Be you, be happy. Because he's just making a silly face. And it's honestly photos. I think he had a freezy or a popsicle or something. And his face was just red. It was stained red. And I looked at him and I was like, hey, you look like you have lipstick on. And then he made a funny face. So random day. And my journaling kind of says, talks about that. Not a lot of journaling, but just random day that he was eating a popsicle. So now I'm going to go through the ephemera and I'm grabbing the few hexagons I have and all the gears I have and anything circular. And I'm just going to layer them up around where the photo kind of hangs off. So that is the cluster down there. And now it does create more of an off-balanced layout, but I don't mind it. I'm not going to balance it by putting something in the upper left corner. I like the off-balancedness of it. And it's very clean otherwise. And I really like the way this turns out. This collection's really fun to work with. The layout I make next week, I really love too. So it's just a fun, really boy-geared layout or collection. And yeah, it makes me very happy. And I got a small pack. I don't know if this is the full, like I said, these are scrap room kits. So you get little bits of the entire collections. So you only get like, I think it's like a third of the ephemera pack. And then I got some puffy stickers as well. I don't know if it's all of them or like half of them or something, but there's a lot of hexagons in there as well. So I'm going to scatter some of those around since hexagons and circles are what we're doing. And then one of my circles is a star. So I'm going to grab these Bella Boulevard orange stars I have because there's orange also, just to add some stars around those clusters too. Do that, and then I'm going to go dig in my stash in a little bit and grab out some labels to layer and kind of fill in that weird gap under the left photo, between the left and the right photo that's just above. And I'm going to put a couple labels in there from LA Studio. I've got like a green sticker label and then a yellow cut apart label that I'm going to layer up in there. And that's where I'm going to do my journaling. All right, I think this, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I think this turned out really good. I like the sketch. It's kind of nice. And these curved, that's the nice thing about foam stickers. I don't think these are technically stickers. No, I think they're just foam stickers by Jillibean Soup. But they curve so well. So they're a really good one to use if you have the words. Otherwise, individual letters are easier to curve. But this is just random photos from, I used this summer or last summer. You know what? I don't remember, and I'm gonna have to look that up. But there, so we use some alphas and stickers. So let me get my basket. We'll draw for next Friday, which is the last Friday. It's also Christmas. And all right. And I have a layout idea already for next Friday, so I'm hoping whatever I draw works with it. And spoiler alert, I'm going to use this collection again, and I'll probably kill it, so that's good. Washi. Oh, that works perfect, actually. That works perfect. So next week, we'll play with this collection again from Jillibean Soup and some washi tape. So we'll see you then. Otherwise, thanks for watching. And if you don't get to see me before next Friday, I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Bye.